Preparation is the most important element of success. It is pretty easy to get lost while preparing for JEE Mains exam because the syllabus itself is so vast, and also it takes a lot of time to learn every single topic. But thankfully, not all topics are equally important, because we know for a fact that a lot of topics have a higher weightage and a lot of topics have lower weightage, so we can easily prioritize our preparation. And that helps us navigate the exam like a breeze. In this video, we're going to check out chapters in physics and how to study them in the given order. So we will be dividing all the chapters into these 4 quadrants, where we will be ranking what chapters are the most important with respect to the weightage and with respect to the difficulty. So let's jump right in. Hi, welcome back to Chemistry channel. My name is Chandan Biswas. Before we proceed, I would like to request you to subscribe to Chemistry channel and click the bell icon for all the future updates. So as I mentioned, we can divide the chapters into 4 quadrants. The x-axis corresponds to the difficulty, which means from less to more difficult. On the y-axis, we have the weightage, which means low weightage to high weightage. Therefore, all the chapters in quadrant 1 will be of high weightage and less difficulty. In quadrant 2, we'll be having high weightage but more difficulty. Quadrant 3 corresponds to less weightage but less difficulty, and therefore 4th quadrant will be having chapters which contains low weightage and high difficulty. So you can prioritize your revision according to these quadrants. Number 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. This way you can score maximum with compromising the least on your topics and your study time. Also keep in mind, this list is pretty subjective, because for one student, if one chapter is more difficult, the same chapter for a different student may not be difficult at all. So it's highly subjective, but as per my experience with a lot of students, I have curated this list, so you can approach the list accordingly. Now let's browse through the chapters in the first quadrant. This quadrant consists of those chapters which have quite a lot of weightage. Expect 2 to 3 questions from each of these chapters. The chapters in this category will be kinematics, laws of motion, oscillations and waves, current electricity, optics, that includes wave and ray optics both, atoms and nuclei, electronic devices and electrostatics. These are quite easier to grasp and therefore easily handled, and quite a good score can be secured. Then let's move on to the next quadrant. Here we have those chapters which have high weightage, but at the same time they are quite difficult to grasp on, and therefore they demand more work and practice from you. These chapters are work, energy and power, rotational motion, gravitation, thermodynamics, kinetic theory of gases, magnetic effects of current and magnetism, electromagnetic induction and alternating currents. Let's move on to the third quadrant, where you expect 1 or 2 questions at max. If you're lucky, you might not get any questions from these as well. The chapters under this category will be units and measurements, properties of solids and liquids, and electromagnetic waves. So they have low weightage and they are quite easy to handle because they can be easily studied with minimal amount of effort. And lastly, the 4th quadrant. In this we have only 1 chapter which has higher difficulty in studying. At the same time, you don't expect much questions from this. This one has dual nature of matter and radiation. So this is how we have classified based on the previous years. So that's a wrap for the physics chapters. So I hope this segregation of chapters might have helped you a lot, and that will streamline your preparation process for JEE Mains. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to Chemistry channel. Also press the bell icon for more notifications whenever we release a video. So I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye-bye.